episode 13 of From Then to Now, the series where we take WWF and WCW from 1992 all the way to the modern day. And it's the first WCW episode to be filmed live in front of a Twitch audience. If you want to join the Twitch, come to the Phantom TEW, and we will be doing streams on there. I will also be posting them on the Twitter when they are happening. It's just a new little way to try and do things. Just try something different out for a bit. See if it works with the series. Schiavone comes out, gets a 56 rating, just runs down the card. She tells us exactly what's going to be on tonight's show. The big matches, of course, you know, are Luger versus Sting and Vader versus Vinny Vegas, which I believe is our opener. And Vader wins. Gets a 61 rating, a 59 overall, 67. Well, 59 crowd, 67 overall. Which leads to... But yeah, so it's not bad, actually. It's low locker room morale, which is a very big shame, which we are trying to work on, but it's a lot harder in this game. WCW used to be so nice to me, and WWF even, as well, used to be so nice to me, but a belly-to-belly suplex, Vader beats Vinny Vegas in 6 minutes. It's not quite the big shock Vegas wanted it to be. It's probably the most realistic outcome, though. Rick Rude and Steve Austin are in the Dangerous Alliance locker room. They're hyping up their match against the Steiners later tonight. And Arn Anderson's going on about how he wants another shot at the tag team titles. He feels like he was let down. Is it? Was he let down? I mean, potentially. He might have been let down, but this is Arn Anderson, so he's not going to blame himself even if he was at fault. Let's move into, though, I think what's our next match, though? It's not a next match, it is another angle. As the York Enterprise cuts this promo, all five of them actually there, probably for the first time ever, because I've only just remembered Terence Taylor was in this group. And Alexander York's talking about how, you know, we've got the junior heavyweight title in our group, the light heavyweight title, whatever you want to call it, the cruiserweight title, pick a weight class, we've got it. And you know, we beat Jushin Liger for this title. And now they're sending Marty Jannetty. Party Marty's coming for the title. Richard Morton used to like to party. He used to love rock and roll. And then he grew up. And that hasn't happened to you yet, Marty, has it? You haven't learnt to grow up. Marty, if you want to come for this title, come. But you better not miss. Because whether it's Liger, whether it's you, whether it's Muta, who turned up as Liger's friends last week, whether it's Pillman, this light heavyweight title is part of the business profits of York Enterprises. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Gets a 41. Honestly, the amount of times I think the promos I'm cutting get a lot better ratings than what they do. Not to toot my own horn. Barry Windham gets a superplex in less than 2 minutes. Seriously, he just beats up Bagwell because he is starting to get desperate. He is halfway through now. This is his 3rd out of 6. He is desperate, though. And he knows that he doesn't have time to waste in these matches. He's got to get through at vicious speed. Is he getting a little bit darker? That's for you guys to judge. But is he being more precise and not wasting a single motion of energy, absolutely. We get, it says a brawl. It's not actually. We get a video of Dan Severn and Bob Backlund, who made his debut last week answering Barry Windham's open challenge. And we see them in a gym together, in a cage, and they're sparring. It's essentially just to say, hey, these guys fight. These guys are legitimate. Not to say that wrestling isn't legitimate, but these guys could be dangerous. It's a 43. Rhodes and Steamboat cut a promo because when they cut the promos, at least they're kind of good. When anyone else cuts promos in this feud, they're awful. And it says, look, we understand what you're trying to get at here. We know what you're trying to do, and fine. We will keep going. We will not take this lightly, but we will take this to Superbrawl. And at Superbrawl, we will fight the Headhunters. And Jesus Christ, it sounds crazy coming out of my mouth, Dustin. Dustin responds with, it's crazy, Ricky. It's definitely crazy. I think we've done crazier, though. And that's why we're the champions. We're going to stay the champions. We're going to beat all the odds and beat the Headhunters. Hopefully. You can tell there is doubt in both of their voices. The Headhunters are a legit threat. The Steiners defeat Austin and Rick Rude in just over 10 minutes, with Rick Steiner pinning Steve Austin with the Steinerizer. This is essentially to set up 2 matches at Superbrawl. Rick versus Steve, and Scott versus Rick, which was a lot less confusing in my head. We then get a quick match here. Use boosting storyline for Brothers in Arms, as La Pareja del Telor defeat the Armstrongs in just under 8 minutes when Art Barr hitting the frog splash on Brad Armstrong. Gets 38 for Scott, 52 for Brad, 50 for Art, and 47 for Eddie. Not bad actually for a mid-card tag team match. We're trying to heat up La Pareja del Telor. And here's a fun little segment, because before this show, Van Hammer announced he was handing in his notice. So I thought, what's a fun way to get rid of him? Why? To murder him. Van Hammer comes out, talks about how unhappy he is in WCW. I'll give him a fucking mic to shoot if he wants to. Because Terry Funk's going to come out and beat them the fuck up. And then he's going to say, oh, was that it? Is that all you got, old man? And the Miracle Violence Connection are going to come out and beat him the fuck up. And all 3 of them are going to get on a mic and they're going to form a faction. And this is where I need your help. I've already asked the chat this. I'm also going to ask you guys in the YouTube comments. What is the stable name for Terry Funk and the Miracle Violence Connection? Let me know. Give me your ideas. Gets 50 overall. I mean, yeah, the 2 promos of Van Hammer were shite. But Van Hammer is a twat and can fuck off. And the main event gets a 63, and that's it. The fuck? As Sting defeats Lex Luger in 28 minutes, a nearly half-hour match. This is nearly a third of our TV time. Sting picks up the win with the Scorpion Deathlock, and Sting is your new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I'm pretty sure most of you saw this one coming. And after the match, Cactus Jack attacks him. Following up from the attack at Saturday night's main event, Cactus Jack attacks him. Jack attack gets a 56. What do we get overall for this show? I'm actually think it's going to be a disappointing one for me. 62. That's just a complete loss. Wow. But I think I care more about what you guys think. Chat, let me know what you guys think, and I'll chat to you guys after the recording. But in the comments, let me know what you guys think. And what do you guys think of this new setup? This is the second episode which has been recorded like this on stream. I don't think it's really affected much, but it's the second one which has been recorded like this. So let me know what you guys think. And well, for you guys on YouTube, I'll see you next time.